Okay, some real serious food for thought, and I could lose some people on this one because it's going to seem so far out there, but at some point in time, I'm going to start telling what I have been trying to dance around. Now, this particular subject matter is not something I've been dancing around too much because it's only been a thing that has become aware to me since the CK skit, the char, the lie, and the skirt. We all know what that's all, folks, on the Looney Tunes, right? If you don't know, go check it out. You'll basically see what is called an aperture. It's a swirling effect in the background, some circles that go down into a lens, all right, or a pit. I mean, it goes into nothing. It's a bottom less pit. The bottom less pit. It's a tomb. It's bot. Bot is the Lord of the Flies, the bot fly. Anyway, that's all in there. But the problem since the Charlie Skirt thing has come along is that the videos, if you pay attention, there is now on my phone and a few other people, definitely on mine. I caught this. Like I said, it started around the Charlie Kirk time. Kirk, whatever his filth name was or is. When you go to enlarge a video that you're watching, now some of them won't. You'll just see like a partial of your screen, even though it's enlarged. And around that will be a circular effect. And oftentimes it will illuminate different colors, but subtly. And it's the that's all, folks. It's the trap door, okay? Keep in mind, you're holding a door. This phone is your trap door. You know, when they say everyone has seen the trap door, which I'm not going to get into that right this moment, but they've already announced that, okay? They said everyone sees the trap door, rapture. Now back to this word aperture. That is the lens of your phone, the camera. That is the beginning of it. And it was created by a man by the name of Cave Johnson. Need I say more? Okay. So where am I going with this? They're reading your minds, and I know a lot of people haven't maybe caught it doing this, but it is 100% linked in, okay? Not a little bit, not once in a while. It knows everything you think, and it is leading people to think certain things. They're getting away with it. I mean, you can be thinking of something and then go to YouTube, and usually the first video that they show that you have an option to pick, the subject matter within it will be something about what you were thinking or exactly. Or maybe you'll have a commercial and it'll have a picture of your backyard, although it'll have different people in it. Yes, it's that elaborate. So, and that's just scratching the surface. And now if they can do that, these data centers, like I said, these are for harvesting. Absolutely. That's their barns for harvesting mankind. Our data, our minds, to be cast into utter darkness. These phones, the capabilities on them, one would have to be, at this point, we'd have to be very ignorant to say that the chips in it and the circuit boards are what's really doing all of this. It's black magic, okay? I do believe that we are being given the warning, and it's visual for those that can see it. This aperture, that's all, folks, on your phones now. And let me reiterate, when you make a video larger, a lot of times it won't now, and it'll have a circle effect around it, which is the pit. I do believe people are going to end up in that, okay? Literally in these phones. Okay? They're going to be wiped clean. The phone is going to take them. Their body will still be here. Okay. Now that's where it gets, disturbing. CDC, you can go in there and they let you know that the zombies are coming. We all know that basically is a well-known fact of the outcome of all of this. Well, you have these people where their minds have been wiped clean. And these disembodied spirits that are waiting here need these bodies, folks. And in my very strong and firm opinion, after many, many years of watching this and seeing it being done a drop at a time, and then a little more, but now it's a floodgate open, okay? They are ready to do something major. When? I don't know. Tomorrow? Next year? Not too far away, in my opinion. The aperture, that word spells a rapture, okay? E-rapture, rapture, raptor, trapdoor. Any kind of phonetic spelling you can pull out of there, it's very telling as well. I do believe that's what's going to happen, and the problem with it is it's going to be in the blink of an eye, folks. They're going to do something even more so dramatic than what they've been doing now. That's why everything is really stupid and always going on everywhere. They need us on these phones. They need us at the trapdoor so they can pull it out. And humanity literally falls into this aperture. A rapture. Rapture, the lens of the camera, the eye, the all-seeing eye, the trapdoor. Right now, the trapdoor is your phone, and it is over the top of this aperture, rapture, raptor, trapdoor. It's all there. Look into the guy that started this. His name is Cave Johnson, C-A-V-E. Are you kidding me? What kind of name is that? Of course, that represents darkness, doesn't it? In a cave. We all know what Johnson is. Now, if your last name's Johnson, it doesn't mean you're in on it. It means that's part of their signature spell with some of these things with the 33. And an aperture on That's All, folks, the Looney Tunes. It's absolutely the same thing you're going to see. And you should be seeing it now. I had to just kind of, take a picture. You can't see it very well, but go in and zoom in, and you're going to see that it's there. And you need to ask yourselves, why is it there? Okay? Why is it there? Because it's for those that can see and hear at this point. And I know it sounds out there. I mean, I don't like seeing it, I don't even like saying this. But you got to be very care-filled right now. And I'll tell you what, if all of a sudden the people around you act like they have vanished, their minds are no longer with them, do not get on your phone. Do not get on your phone. Now, I do suspect that, these events are going to become more and more crazier and crazier with the ice. The fake one with the woman that got shot. They're going to have to bump it up each time, so this next time it'll probably be a child that they shoot. That way they can make everybody mad. They're trying to make the red and the blue absolutely, hate the government. That's what this is. It's all fake to lead you down the pit. And there will be a shot that rings out across the world that will keep people on the phone. And I do believe while that's going on, they will start taking people. Okay? Your data, your mind will be wiped clean. Now, when I say they'll take you, I'm not talking about you individually, the masses. We do have protection. But protection has to come from wisdom. We can't serve two masters. And this phone is in no way, shape, or form, or should be, the most important component in our lives. At all. Do we open the Bible as much as we open a phone? Do we carry the Bible with us, or do we carry the phone with us? We can't serve two masters. You can't ride two horses. You can't shoot two bow and arrows. This is really simple. And it's really coming to a that's all, folks, kind of thing. Now, of course, well, I was going to say this is my projection, but I've seen a lot of hard facts with this, so take this how you will. And don't take it lightly, because they need people to be, zapped out and gone, so these spirits can dwell inside them. Back to the future. That's not for humanity. That's for the ones that are spirits here, the evil spirits that need bodies. Okay? And, it's worse every day. And I don't know how many people I know now that have been sick for some time, or there's something going on too that's like beating us down energy-wise, and it's these phones. The radiation levels, EMFs, are off the charts. I test it pretty much daily, and it's not anywhere near where it should be. And I want to say so much more, and I'll probably make another video here in a day or two, but keep this in mind. Look up the word aperture for the lens of your camera, the all-seeing eye. And take a good look at what you're seeing in front of you, because zoom in on that and you'll see what I'm talking about. And the video that's playing, when you do this, when you try to make a video larger, it has the aperture behind it, the pit that you can't get out of, okay? And keep in mind also, you get you a jeweler's lens or a good magnifying glass, a jeweler's lens better. Turn your phone on, even if a video is playing. Look at it up close. You'll find that it's a net. Absolutely, you'll see the net. A black net. The problem with that is, while you're looking at the phone, your reflection is inside the net. It's inside the net. Could it be this dastardly and wicked and deep and absurd? Yes, it is. Especially for those of you that already know that these things are reading your minds. And we do have wisdom, but wisdom is, we do have protection, but that is our wisdom is protection, and that is the Lord, that is His Word. That's things like the wise see harm and get out of harm's way. It doesn't matter if you have armor on or not. If you are in harm's way, you better get out of the way, okay? It's one thing to have weapons and when to know to use them, and in certain areas, and when to just get out of the way, okay? And there are hundreds, if not thousands, of verses in scriptures that tell us to get out of the way. Regardless of having the armor on, you still have to know when to use it, or if you should even use it at all in some cases, If you have armor on, your sword, your helmet, and all these things, spiritually and physically, you're not going to stand on a train track and wait for a train to run you over, okay? At some point in time, we got to get out of the way. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them, and thank you.